Grand Cross video, and today we are going to see the final boss Gowther preview. So we got the news section here with the preview of the final boss Gowther, and I'm very excited because with final boss Gowther we get Lilia, which we'll talk later in this video. But final boss Gowther is here. His basic info is a strength attribute. He's immune to all debuffs, which was, yeah, we got this. And we have hard, extreme, and hell. I didn't expect there to be hell in the start, but it's fine. So it's 100,000, 130, and okay, so 10,000, 13. It's not 10,000, sorry, it's 10k, 13k, and 15k. So it's fine. I think I can try out the extreme, but I don't think so. I'm ready for hell, but it's fine. Let's see the units I have, what I can do. So important details: deals 30%, 300. Sorry, I don't know. Deals 3. I can't read. Deals 300% damage against HP attributes and demons. Oh, okay. I know this part is. For that one unit, it's fine. Phase 1, final boss Gowther applies attack, disable debuffs, and has his attack increase based on the number of fallen allies. Okay, phase 2, final boss Gowther will fully heal off his allies, including himself, if a single one of them does not receive damage. Okay, so basically the recommendations, and final boss Gowther has protectors that can taunt. So those are the three. This thing, and this is the picture here. This outfit looks cool. It looks just good against Gowther. So cosmetic outfits and weapon costume. Then this is the rewards. So you'll get the costume here. You'll get the Water of Life. I need to buy these. I couldn't buy everything in the King one. Then you'll get these are just okay. These are not fodder. You will get up to 2 to 40 of each, which is good. You get the Water of Life 5 each, which is great. 5 is absolutely good. You get 30 UR chest. You get about 5 of these, and you'll get 50. No, you get 5 of these, and you get 10 of these. So 10, that means you can get. It's fine, and you get 50 anvils. 50 anvils is great. So a good reward list. I'm not mad with the reward list. They could have given us more of these awakenings stones for SSR pendants, but it's fine. So reward gets on the placement. Get battle points based on the actions during the battle, trying to achieve the best score for a high placement. So there is platinum crown, gold crown, silver crown, and the bronze crown. Okay, that's for the first 10th position. Then top 5% you get anvils and awakening. Top 15% you get diamonds and SSR pendants. Top 30% you get the cups, and top 50, top 70, and top 100%. So basically, as a free-to-play player, you want to come under top 70%. There's no doubt about that. And these stacks, so you get all these awards, one at top 5%. So it's again a good amount of gems, and that's what you get, about 35 gems, which is great. You get 10 keys, and it's a good amount. It's a good amount of rewards for this. So this is the preview, which is great. It's a good. I really like final boss event, especially great. So now when we come to the units which are good against, so we come to the first unit here, and it's the new unit that's coming. That is Mage Lilia. So Lilia is good because of her AoE skill, and her AoE skill is great. As you saw in the phase 2, if her minions doesn't get damaged, it means all 3 has to get damaged each turn, so otherwise he'll fully heal, and that is really annoying. So her AoE skill removes alt gauge, as well as on rank 2, as well as does AoE attack, which is amazing. She's so good here. And then she has heals HP for all allies, and then cleanses in rank 2 and rank 3 as well. And that is just great. And her AoE is also good because it's not AoE, her ultimate is also good. And AoE, it's just AoE another better. Great. So overall, she's just a very, very good unit for this event, and she as a unit is great, and her increases pierce rate is also going to be very good when put in a team. But as a unit, she's the best unit I could say for this boss battle. And she's the new unit, the step up that's coming, and I think everyone should summon on that step up, even if you're a free to play player, because she as a unit is absolutely good, and she's an OC. And I didn't go after Valenti because because I was waiting for Lilia. I'll be going after Lilia. I'll be summoning for her. I want her so bad, and she's going to be great uh, against final boss Gowther. So she's the UL2, and to pair with her, we have Demon Meliodas. So if you would have read here, where was it? Yeah, deal 300% damage against demons and HP attributes, and this is for this man here, this man, Demon Meliodas. Otherwise, he just wrecks that event because of the pierce rate. This is just gonna wreck havoc in that. I'm still gonna use him and see how it works, but this is gonna wreck havoc, especially next to Lilia, and this is just gonna do massive damage. And then the corrosion skill is not going to be, because she's gonna cleanse herself each turn, so that's fine. And you can nuke her with the weak point. The thing is, she cleanses in the next turn, so the turn you're attacking, she's debuffed, so his ultimate is going to help you, and that's gonna be a massive damage attack. I'm sure many of you won't have Demon Meliodas, which is fine. If you don't have Meliodas, you can go for a blue Helihawk, the reverse Hawk and Elizabeth. So her passive is basically amplify. So you get amplified damage on her, which is great. But her main usability, and that goes with her second skill, and that is digest. It gives you solidify. Apply one solidify on one ally, and then that goes for on all allies. So, and her secondary is debuffs are removed and gets an extra solidify effect per debuff. So solidify is basically 30% resistance for 3 turns. That means you're not going to take that much of a damage, and this can be stacked. So if you have 2 to 3, I think you'll max have 2. I don't know how. Okay, so in rank 1 and rank 2, if you have a debuff, 3 to 4 debuffs, you'll get an extra solidify. That's 60% resistance. But on rank 3, if you have more than 1 debuffs, you'll get solidify. So if you have 3 debuffs, which in this final boss you will get, if you have 3 debuffs, you'll get 4 solidifies. That is 120% resistance. That means the team is not gonna take damage, which is just amazing. And her ultimate is just charge, and this does not do that much of damage, but it's fine. But if you don't have Demon Meliodas or have not worked on Demon, personally I have him level 80. I have worked on his attack gear as well. I have 2 SSR attack gears full with attack, so I'll be using him. I have her. I have not awakened. I'm saving my SSR pendants for Lilia. I have only 3 SSR pendants, which is just sad. I wanted to limit break her as well, but it's fine. So she's also going to be really good. So if you don't have Meliodas, you can... Okay. Just a minute. And for all the information I'm getting here, it's from Grand Cross database. It's just a very good site. It's basically the equivalent of Dokkan Wiki for Dokkan Battle, and it's just good. It's actually good. So this is Elizabeth. Yeah, you can use her. And the next unit I'm going to say was, where is, yeah. So this is the unit. If you are fully free to play player and you don't have Meliodas or Elizabeth, Holy Knight Diane is not a bad option because she has an AoE skill. It's a rupture damage, and I think applies the attack debuffs. Phase 2 will fully include himself. I think he's immune to all debuffs. I think he buffs himself. It's not written anywhere, but I'm sure he buffs himself. So in that case, the rupture damage will also come through, and this disables attack skill as well. And her ultimate is just so good. Her ultimate is really great, as she does a lot of damage on her ultimate, and that's going to be great. So if you don't have any of these two for damaging, I would personally use Holy Knight D, and she's good. If I would say invest in her. If you don't have these two, invest in her for this event, because boss battles give great rewards, and it's fun also to run or go to use. And her passive is also great. I didn't talk about Elizabeth passive. So increase all allies HP by 12% per debuff, which is great. And Meliodas, we all know, can't be attack seal, which is, again, Gowther attack seals, and his passive is just going to be great. So these are the three attacking units I wanted to talk about. And now for Lilia, if you don't have anyone, if you don't want to summon for her, or if you don't have the gems to summon for her, if you don't have 242 gems and you don't get her, then you have King. So King does this, has the petrification, which does not work, but it does decent damage. I've seen some videos and his card does some decent damage, but his second is going to be the cleanse. So he can easily remove debuffs, he can heal himself as well, and he can do, everyone knows what he does, and he has an AoE alt which will help. So the free to play King is also great. And now we come to SR Jericho. Now we have some attackers now for the fourth slot. Fourth slot can be, it for me now, it could be Jericho or Marmus. So Jericho passive can be used here to increase the attribute attack related stats by 10%. So if you think of a team here, you go Lilia, Meliodas. Okay, I'll talk about the team comp later, but increase speed I forgot one unit you can use, but it's fine. Increase speed attribute allies by 10%, which is great. And then if one of your unit dies and she has to come in, she has a heal card buff 10%, 15%, and 25%, which is great. And sever damage is crit chance. So with increased pierce rate, she will have about 40% pierce rate according to the gear you have. Her crit chance is very low, but it's fine. And she can do some okay damage, but enough to help you. And her passive is just good. And the ultimate is nothing that much to talk about, but you can use her in the fourth slot to get the passive proc. And then you have Marmus. So these two are free to play options actually. And this R and SR, you will have a SR Jericho, and you can have, and you should have a Marmus. So Marmus again increases speed attribute allies HP by 30%. So Jericho, if you want to go fully attack, you can go with Jericho or in the fourth slot, or if you want to go defensive and HP, you can go with Marmus. So I have not used Marmus, I have not worked on Marmus, so I don't know much of anything, but it's fine. Her skills is fine. It disables buffs and debuff skills. It's fine. Gravity decreases defenses. You can use him. If you have worked on him, I think level 80 would be the best for him, because of his status will stats will be very low. So yeah, his stats are very low and his CP will be low. But these two you can use in the fourth slot. And I forgot one more unit. Where is he? And I'm talking about Weinhardt. Okay, I don't know his spelling. Yep. So Weinhardt can be used because he has double AoE. He removes stances and he disables attack skill. So, which does not matter in this perspective. Both his percentages are same, and he has pierce damage in his ultimate and on attack one enemy, which is fine. And the main usability of his will be his passive increases all pierce rate by 8% at the end of turn. So a limit of 5 turns. That means he's going to increase it by 40%. I use him for farming for now with Blue Demon Meliodas. He can also be used. So technically what I'm saying is you can use a team of Lilia, Meliodas, Weinhardt, and Jericho or Marmus. Or you can use Lilia, Elizabeth, Weinhardt, Jericho or Marmus in the 4th slot. You can use Dan, King, Weinhardt, which is not a bad combination, but it's not. You can use Elizabeth. The problem with Elizabeth and King as a combination is Lilia heals on a rank 1 and does not cleanse. So using in conjunction with this card will be great because she removes the debuffs on rank 2 and rank 3. King, and according to that you get the solidify. King cleanses, so you have to work around that, but otherwise these two can be a pair. So these two can be used. So this is the characters you need to use, and you have to bring as much as AoE units as possible, because as it's written here, he fully heals. A single one of them does not receive damage, and they have a taunt. So AoE units are great. The main team I would say the best team would be Lilia, Meliodas, King or Weinhardt, and Jericho or Marmus in the back. I think that should be the best team, and that should be the team I'll be using. Seeing the info and seeing the roster of characters we have to use for this, I think this is going to be easy, even for a free-to-play player. He can, if you don't have Meliodas or Lilia, you can use Deanne, King, Weinhardt, Jericho, or Marmus, and farm the hard. You can farm the hard. I'm sure you'll get a CC of more than 10k. You'll get more than 100k. Yeah, so you'll get more than a CC of 100k. So that should be it. So even for a free-to-play player, seeing the roster of characters you can use and the amount of free-to-play characters you can use, because during King boss battle, without Escanor, it was really hard to do anything. I tried it without Escanor and it was very hard to even finish it in the normal. Then I got Escanor. I was lucky. I had 500 gems deep. I just started it when Escanor came. So yeah, that's it. So this should be an easy boss to farm for the rewards. If you're thinking about the top rankings, I don't know how and what team should we use. I'm thinking should be the Meliodas team or the Ellie Hawk team, but I don't know. Let me see how this goes. I need to work on a set for Lilia as well now, which is kind of whatever. I have to work on a set now before going. I have HP defense sets, but I need to awaken. I got some awakening stones during the salvage event as well, so I'll have to work on that. But this is the strategy I should say for final boss. I've been rambling for a long time, so please be sure to at least work on these units, and I hope you guys have a great time with this boss battle, and see you in the next video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more Grand Cross videos and a free to play experience in this game, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot, and this helps it to grow and reach more players. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.